Hello internet friends, welcome back to our channel. I'm so glad that you guys decided to be here with me today, and I hope that we have some fun today. We usually do. We have fun over here. But today is all about Colourpop. So, Colourpop is one of my favorite brands. If you guys have been around any length of time or you've heard me talk about anything, it's probably that I love Colourpop. Like, it is really, truly, I think, one of the best brands out there. They're super duper affordable. They are high quality, and the variety of their products is ridiculous. They're also inclusive, and I don't know. I just think that they're really, really good brands. I like them a lot. Many of my favorite things ever are from Colourpop. I have a bigger Colourpop collection than I have any other brand, so I'm a huge fan. And Colourpop, per usual, is very, what's the word? They put out a lot of products. They're very productive over at Colourpop. There's like the whole thing like Colourpop doesn't sleep because they're always coming out with new products. Every week it's this. New launches all the time. And as usual, they have been doing that. I cannot personally afford to buy every bit of every collection that Colourpop puts out. I am not a bajillionaire. I'm not even a bajillion. No, forget that. I don't have the money for that. That's what I'm saying. But I do love me some Colourpop. And I do have a little bit of money to spend on makeup. So I will try to pick up a little bit from each collection. Maybe one thing. Sometimes I have to skip out on a collection altogether, like the Off Melrose collection. No, didn't get anything from that. Animal Crossing, I did not get anything from that because I was not on the website exactly when it launched, competing with everybody else and their neighbor. But today I have a pretty decent collection in this box right here of a few different releases from Colourpop. Some of this is going to seem like old news, but I swear all of this was ordered, I would say, within the past 2 months. So I'm going to go through that with you. If you want to see that, stick around because we're getting into it right now. This is our box of goodies. And I'm just going to start with the Wine and Only collection. For the Wine and Only collection, I actually did get the entire collection. Couple reasons. One, it was a Christmas present. Two, the color story just screamed at me like, oh my God, it was just, I love the wine colors. So beautiful, so rich, so dark, but still like bright at the same time. And everything in the collection I really liked. The only thing that I will say, there's a body shimmer, body oil shimmer thing. Probably won't use that too often, but it is gorgeous. It is super duper gorgeous. And hey, you never know. Maybe I'll put it on just like whenever I go swimming in the backyard this summer, when we're probably still in quarantine. We're talking about that. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going to just jump right into the Wine and Only collection. Let's start with that body oil. It is from their Soul Body collection, which is like their one of their sister brands. And you guys, look at this. Is the camera even picking up how beautiful that is? It's like this beautiful rose gold. And it is called a shimmering dry oil. I don't know what the hell a dry oil is. How can it be dry and an oil? That I don't get. It's clearly not dry. It's clearly a liquid. But I'm going to put just a... Oh, shit. Too much. It comes out very fast. So I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. You can see the sheen and shine it gives. It kind of has a scent, but it more like a suntan lotion kind of beachy scent. Nothing like super, I mean, it doesn't smell like wine to me. It's not like super fruity or anything. It's just a body oil. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not going to get much use out of that, but it's gorgeous. And if nothing else, I can just look at it. It's pretty. It came with the collection. Okay. Next is probably the next thing that I will get the least amount of use out of, but I still am going to try it. And that is the eyeliner. The eyeliner is called Wine Not. Very, very cute. And it is a liquid eyeliner. So it has the thing. And as you can see, it's like a wine color. Let me make it a little dark. Okay. So you can kind of see, you can do thin, thick, light, dark. I actually really like the color, so I am going to make an attempt to use it. Maybe I'll have to show you guys whenever that happens. Next, because we gotta go fast here, this is the Vino Rejuvenating Serum Boost from Fourth Ray Beauty, which is another sister brand. And it is just a serum. And it's like, supposedly has all the antioxidants of like wine. Now, this smells like red wine to me. I'm not going to put that on because it's not worth it. Okay. What's next? Let's look at the two Super Shock shadows. I have already used these. I've used a lot of stuff in this box already. We're just going through it. This is in the color Muse. And this is Wine Down. So let's do some swatches. Oh, I love the Super Shock formula so much. It is, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it is unmatched in any cosmetic company. Okay, so this is Muse, and that is Wine Down. Aren't they pretty? Oh my goodness. I love those. And I think those are great, like a light and a dark, like great companion shadows. I really, really like that. You could probably create an entire eye look with just those. What's next? Okay, let's look at the Super Shock cheek formulas. I haven't actually gotten into all of these. This one is Cheerio. This one is Brute Flute. And this one is Cruel Intentions, which I've obviously used. So let's do some swatches with these guys. The Cruel Intentions one is totally matte. The other two, Brute Flute and Cheerio, are like a satiny, well, you'll see. They're more of a metallic thing, but they're really, really nice. They're, I mean, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Okay. Cruel Intentions. Oh, wait. Yes. Sorry. Cruel Intentions, Brute Flute, Cheerio. Now, those are all cheek colors, but you can use them on your eyes as well. And I may very well do that because I just think these are really nice. But if you look, I mean, they are cheek colors. You can blend them out. They're not going to be that harsh on your cheeks. You can totally blend it out. Okay. And last in this collection, but of course my favorite part, is the eyeshadow palette. And it is the Wine and Only. We do have 4 eye safety warnings. So it's got the mirror. And let me show you this one. The middle guy. And all 3 across the bottom have eye safety warnings. And that's, I think, mainly because of pigment. because there's no pressed glitter in here. So I think it's just that the pigment is staining. I've used all of the colors in here and I think they're all gorgeous. So I'm going to swatch these for you really quick, and then we're going to move on to the other collections that I have. Okay? Okay. This is the, oh, that's a bad, I did some bad swatching like that. Can you see better this way? What if we do this? Okay. So there is the Wine and Only palette. Sorry about the swatching, but I think that you guys kind of get the gist. It's a beautiful palette. It has served me well for several eye looks, and hopefully I'll be doing a new eye look for you guys with this exact palette very soon, because I have another video idea about doing some of my favorite like go-to looks with Colourpop. Anyway, that's it for the wine collection. Now let's move on. So, for Christmas, they had this collection. There was another palette. There were two palettes. This one and a more noir. I don't know. But this one is the Boudoir Noir. And this is a very neutral palette. But there was something about it, man. Something about it. Look at that packaging, first of all. Stunning. Something about this spoke to me in such a way. It reminds me of my gold palette, but not, I mean, it's got a mirror up there, you can see. That little piece of thing. But you can see it's just like, it's got this beautiful yellow here, this kind of olivey green. It's got all of these like matte neutrals that are like so nice, but then it's got these greens. I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful palette, and I think it will complement my green eyes very, very well. Should I do swatches of this? I haven't even swatched this yet at all. Like, I haven't even touched it. Hold on a second. Let me do some better swatches than I did before. Just a minute. Okay, here are the swatches for the Boudoir Noir palette. I actually really think it's beautiful. Here's that pressed glitter at the end. I don't know if you guys can see how pretty that is, but I generally don't like mess with the pressed glitters because they just get glitter everywhere, but that one's really pretty. And then the rest of the color story, it's very muted, but it's like, it reminds me of fall. It makes me think of like earthy, like tones. It's just, I just think it's really pretty, and I can't wait to use it. Now, if you're wondering what the other palette in this collection was, more like, I want to say like pinks and like warm nudes, like pinks and peaches and corals and that kind of thing, which usually I would be all about, but that one just didn't really speak to me. Okay. Next is from, they dropped these little 5-pan palettes, and there were 5 of them. They were $10 a piece. I got these on sale when they were having their sale the other day for like, I want to say $7.50 or something a piece. So I didn't think that was bad. These kind of compete with the Natasha Denona. Let me grab one of these. Natasha Denona little 5-pan palettes are kind of similar in that way. But of course it's Colourpop, it's cheap, and it's a little bit bigger. See, here's the Natasha Denona. You can see it's a little smaller. Still great, and I still love these, and I wouldn't trade them for anything, but this is neat too. This is the Amore. I only got 2 of them. So this is the kind of like purpley toned one. If you can see, so pretty. And I got Cherish, which is like the cherry red toned version. So it looks like this. And then those are the shades, and I'm going to give you some quick swatches for these 5. Okay, so this is Cherish. That's the Cherish color story, and this is the Amore color story. So purples, I love this grapey purple right here, and more reds. And my favorite in this one, I think, would have to be this like brick red right here. It's like orangey red. And then this like shimmer shade right here is really just a topper. Like I can't see it doing anything other than just being like a topper shade, which is fine. We need topper shades too. They're great for transforming shadows, especially if you have a matte color that you just love. And you would just love to have that matte with like some glitter to it, some shimmer, some shine. You just throw one of those like toppers over it that's kind of colorless, just glittery and pretty, and boom, you got a whole new shade. For me, I think that's awesome. Okay, next is from, this is one of those desert collections they did with the cactus. I don't even remember, but they came out with cream shadows, and I wanted to try them back then, and I didn't. I never got one, so I got one this time when I was placing an order, and it is in the shade Laurel. See the cute little cactus? And that is what it looks like. It's super duper neutral. I was kind of thinking I could use it maybe like as a primer or eye base, but also maybe like blending shade. See, it kind of looks like that. I mean, it doesn't kind of look like that. It looks like that. It's very subtle. It kind of dries down to a powder almost. It's really nice, and I actually can't wait to see how many different ways I can use it. So I'm super duper excited about that one, and I'm actually thinking about, since I like this one so much, if it works out on my eyes, going back and ordering a couple of the other shades, because it was hard for me to choose. Okay, next is from their Wild Child collection, which I think before the Animal Crossing was their latest. I got the Super Shock Shadows. This one is in the color Free Reign. They have the cute like little giraffe packaging. Let me show you. Just a really dark shimmery brown. That's Free Reign. Next is Run Wild. Same packaging, but it's more of a gold. And again, these are the Super Shock, so I know that I love them because I love all of the Super Shock shadows. They're all gorgeous, but I didn't have any browns really in my collection, so I decided to pick these up. This one is called Basic Instinct, and it's a lighter brown. So let me swatch these for you guys. So we have Free Reign, Run Wild, and Basic Instinct. Okay. Free Reign, Run Wild, Basic Instinct. Those are gorgeous. I mean, I love brown eyeshadow. I know it's neutral, but I do love it. It's a great base for anything, and you can mix almost any color with it. Like I did today, I have on brown, then I mix like this green, oceany green thing. This is all e.l.f., by the way. This is not Colourpop that's on my eyes right now, but it is e.l.f. That will be in another upcoming video. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm talking like really, really fast right now. I feel like, I don't know. I'm getting excited looking at all these products. I'm thinking about all the like looks I'm going to create and all the things I'm going to do with them. And I'm just like, blah, 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 talking too much, and I'm sorry. And we're actually at the last product. So maybe you guys are just done hearing me talk. Maybe I'm just done talking. I don't know. Anyway, the last product, also from the Wild Child collection, was one of their lippy sticks. I haven't bought a Colourpop lippy stick in a hot minute, let me tell you. It's just like just a lipstick, and it was in this beautiful camel brown color. See it right there? And it just made me think of the 90s. We all wore like the brown lipstick in the 90s, and I was really big into that, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I could like recreate that or do one of those how I did my makeup in high school kind of looks, like a video for that. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Let me know anything on your thoughts of these products, of Colourpop, of any of the collections. Did you get any of these things? What are your favorites? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Love you.